Okay, Jim, March was a huge month for auto sales, especially after that rough winter. What does Toyota need to do to keep that going?
Well, I think right now, if you look at the fundamentals, the economy is improving. Consumer confidence is getting better. We still have relatively low interest rates, and all of that really bodes well for a strong market going forward. And then you've got a lot of manufacturers bringing great new product to the market. So I think 2014 is going to be a fabulous year for the industry.
One of the things that has been roiling the industry right now is, of course, this GM recall news. Toyota has been through its own recalls in the past. How much does something like that, an incident like that, damage a company or set you back? How long does it take to bounce back from that?
I think it depends on the company. I think GM's experience may be very, very different than ours. So it's very difficult. Only time will tell. But the reality is, very quickly, our consumers understood that we were listening to them, we were acting faster, and we were being much more transparent. So it caused us a little bit of heartache for a few years, but I think our loyal customers are back.
One of the things Congress is considering now is whether car companies should have to share the same information they share with safety regulators with consumers at the same time. Right now, it doesn't all come out at the same time. What's your take on that?
I think it's something we have to really understand what we're going to do before we go ahead and do it. Because in a lot of cases, even the data that's on NHTSA's system, it's very difficult for consumers to understand. The consumer that posted the issue understands what it is, but consumers that are reading it may not. So we have to really make sure that we provide consumers with good information, not just volumes of information.
So you don't want to set up a wave of panic for something that you don't really understand
Well, not panic, or if you give consumers too much information sometimes, it's overload, and they may not be able to find what they're looking for. So I think we have to be cautious that we just don't create a data dump for consumers to have to wade through, but give them meaningful information and not just data to understand what's going on.
All right, you guys have a pretty fancy car you're showing out there. What are the best features of that vehicle?
Well, I think what's most exciting is it's a fuel cell vehicle. It's going to go on sale in 2015. You're seeing the concept of it. But what's exciting about that is this is a zero-emission vehicle. Basically produces only water vapor. It'll go about 300 miles on a tank. It takes 3 to 4 minutes to refuel, and it's a 4-passenger sedan, so it's really exciting.
It's a pretty hot looking car too.
Thank you.
Jim, thanks for being here.
You're very welcome. Thank you.